Yeah, do you have any volunteers to let?
Yeah, well, I started playing junior footy when I was, I think, 11, 12, and I remember we would have, parents who would come out and do, boundary umpiring, parents who would do goal umpiring, and yeah, that was pretty special because, without them, you wouldn't be able to play a game of footy. So I think, parents, especially in those lower age levels, they can be extremely important and extremely critical for the future benefit of their kids' footy. So yeah, to have that when I was younger made me really enjoy footy and understand how important it was to the parents and to the kids as well.
Yeah, well, at my local club, when I was about, I think I started playing when I was about 15. We had a guy, his nickname was Chapter, just because he never really stopped doing stuff around the club. He was always the last one to leave a home game, just taking the pads off the goalpost or whatever there was to be done, picking cans up after everyone had left the hill at the local club and stuff.
When I played under 16s footy locally, and we had an assistant coach named Mario, and he didn't know a whole lot about strapping, but I remember he used to come watch YouTube videos just so he could strap all the boys up, and it was pretty special because without him a lot of the boys wouldn't have been able to play. So he would come watch a couple of YouTube videos and then essentially just learn on the spot and then just try to take all the boys up and get them ready to go and play some footy. So yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, my local club, Frankston Bombers football club, we had a guy called H. He used to do everything from massages to pumping up the footies to cleaning boots. So he just loved footy and loved the club and loved the boys, and we really appreciate what he did for us as a club back then.
Yeah, sure, because without them, we've got no chance playing a game.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, need parents doing food, cooking barbecues off the side, running the game, and without them, us kids wouldn't be able to enjoy and do what we love to do.
It's hard. Probably meat pie, I reckon, personally. I'm not a massive fan of bread after games, so that's why I'd probably choose a pie, yeah.
I'm more of a sausage man.
Yeah, I reckon a snag. A snag goes down a lot easier, so especially after a game of footy, it goes down a lot easier. And
I'm gluten intolerant, so if I had to choose, it'd be the old meat pie, but because I'm gluten intolerant, I'll go for a snack pack.
For a football club to run, there needs to be volunteers. So plenty of people love the football club, but without them, the volunteers, people aren't going to have fun on the weekends. And for some volunteers, it's what they do, they love it. And it makes them feel a part, and everyone really does value what they do.
At my local club, there was a roster. Just everyone from the senior list would have to do the barbecue in the morning before our game, so did that a few times in my couple of years at my local club.
I've been a bit selfish, I think, never got behind the tools and just eaten, so I'll remember that for next time.
Yeah, I think as a volunteer, you're becoming essentially a backbone for something that's quite special. I know for a fact that, if I didn't have volunteers growing up at my games, I wouldn't have been able to have enjoyed footy as much as I did when I was younger.
Every club needs volunteers to be able to function properly, and they're the unsung heroes of how football clubs run and how successful they are.
And I think, volunteers coming out and, being on the barbie or, being a boundary umpire, those little things mean so much. And obviously where I'm at now, I can look back on small things like that and really appreciate, where I've come and how things turned out for me. So yeah, it's pretty special.
Yeah, I think that if you want your kids to have the same experiences that you had, then it's probably pretty much a no-brainer to volunteer and help out.